What is going on, fishy friends? My name is Rich, this is my fish room, and you're watching Rich's Fishes.
Fishy, fishy, fishy.
I'm down in the fish room a little earlier than usual today because I have to pack up an order of fish to bring to a local fish store. So let me grab the camera and show you what I'm up to. So I have two different sets of lights that go on in the fish room during the day. Right now, this is the earlier set of lights, I guess we'll call it. Early in the morning, these lights come on. They turn on around 7 a.m. and stay on until sometime in the afternoon. I forget what they turn off. These are under cabinet LED lights that I got at Home Depot. I don't even know if you can see it up there. I got a little kind of shade built in so it doesn't illuminate the room too much. But these are under cabinet LED lights that are much dimmer than the aquarium lights that turn on later in the day. So the room has a slightly different look than usual. I started a water change on this tank yesterday. Never filled it back up yet. The auto water change system will take care of that later. I was just overfeeding some of the fry. Over here is some small German blue ram fry. I was just taking a look at them. They're looking really good. Let me grab a flashlight quick. So I was just checking out the fry in the fry rack over here. And like I said, the early lights are on, so this isn't super illuminated right now. But let's see if I put the light on them. I noticed something over here. These fry have been free swimming for roughly a week now. And I'm very excited because I've noticed... There we go. I've noticed they're starting to poop. Which is always a good sign. I feel like once they're eating and pooping, that's a good sign that they will continue to thrive. Of course, they still get a little scared from the light. There they are, tiny little guys, but you can see some poop hanging from a couple of fish, which I take as a very good sign that they will thrive in the future. But anyway, that's not the point of today's video. Neither are these guys, but they're going to get moved a little later today, potentially. These are some angelfish that have been growing out for a while. Some other rams that have been growing out for a while that are a little larger. But the main point of today's video is that we need to pack up some of these angelfish that are going to go to a local fish store near me. I've been growing these guys out for about 3 months now, I think. And I found a local fish store not too far away from me that wants to start working with me now and hopefully in the future. And I'm going to pack up 25 fish to bring over there. So let's get to work. Alright, first things first, we're going to grab a couple of containers, get some water, probably end up scooping up a few fish just with this alone. Actually, I'll use the slightly smaller one to scoop out of the tank and then transfer into this one. And I'll have some more ready to go. Still got to clean up some space on the workbench here. Alright. There. Alright, got a couple of fish on the first scoop. Study these carefully, make sure I didn't miss anything during my culling process before. And I just threw a fish on the floor. Awesome. Oh, you look. Another fish on the floor. Holy cow. Not doing good. Come here, buddy. Also just dropped an angel into this black ram tank. Hold it. go. There. I really like to avoid using a net as much as possible. I'd much rather scoop them up with some water in here. More. Okay, let's take a closer look at some of these fish. So these are silver, gold, marble angelfish. They're a veil tail variety. And 25 are going to get bagged up and brought to the store. Alright, so I haven't had to bag up fish in a while. Hopefully I have proper sized bags. Trick. I'll put 4 or 5 fish in a bag. Let me find some rubber bands and get working here. Alright, I actually came back into the tank, selected a few more fish that I'd like to include. This is the first batch of 5 that I'll bag up. A little better here. Real question is, all right. I don't like this rubber band at all. I gotta see if I can find a bigger rubber band. This is just not gonna cut it. See the damn thing. Tiny little rubber band isn't gonna work. Alright, this rubber band looks too big, but it's all I got now. So let's remove the old one. I'm sure we got enough air in the bag. Alright. This seems pretty good. I gotta find somewhere to store these for a couple of minutes now. Oh, I wish I had a box down here. Let me go find a box. Nope, I don't have any boxes. All the boxes just went to the curb today. There we go, 1 in doubt, 5-gallon bucket. Alright, there's 5. Now, time to go bring them to the store. Alright guys, back from the fish store. That went pretty well. I gave them 27 fish. They seemed pretty excited about continuing to work with me in the future, so I'm happy for that. Hopefully the fish sell well. Keep all my fingers crossed here as possible. Yeah. Anyway, since I was gone, the rest of the lights have turned on in the room. Let's turn this camera around. Let's see, the rest of the lights have turned on in the room. The water change finished over here on this tank of German blue rams. Now these are more of, well, I shouldn't say the lights have turned on in the rest of the room. Over here, the lights are still the same that they were before. I don't think I showed this part of the room before anyway. But over here, the rest of the new lights, not the new lights, but the rest of my aquarium lights have turned on. This is the tank that I grabbed those angelfish from before. And I should be meeting with someone later on today who contacted me via email about buying a few more of these fish. I really thought I was going to make a bigger dent in this tank. It still looks pretty full. And what else? I just fed the fry over here. You see these guys a little better in the light now. These are the youngest ones that I tried showing earlier that I was all excited when I found out that they were pooping. They're ready for poop. Some of the larger rams that are almost ready for sale here. The next few batches of angelfish. They're about ready to move into a new tank. Some more rams. Starting to color up a little bit. Oh. Some more angels. Well, like I said, a little bit later today, I'll bag up a few more fish out of this tank over here, meet someone, and get rid of a few more angels. Alright guys, comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.